Good evening, everyone. So we closed the financial year with our revenue exceeding the $30 billion in USD. In Q4, our revenue grew by 2.5% year on year and degrew by 0.8% on a sequential basis. Our rupee revenue grew by 5.3% year on year to reach 64,479 crores. Our operating margin for Q4 stands at 24.2%. Representing a contraction of 30 bips over Q3. This translates to 15,601 crores of operating profit. Our net margin for the quarter has come in at 19%, translating to 12,224 crores. Our EPS reached 33.79 per share. Cash from operations at 15,294 crores. Representing a strong conversion of 125.1% of net profit. We had spoken about the improving market sentiments and early signs of discretionary spend revival in January. But as you know, this was not sustained due to many of the discussions around tariff. We are observing delays in decision making and project starting with respect to discretionary investments. Despite this, all our major geographies exhibited growth on a sequential basis. On a sequential basis, North America and UK grew by 0.2% and Europe grew by 1.2%. New growth markets of Asia Pacific and Middle East and Africa also grew positively this quarter. After many consecutive quarters of strong growth, India experienced a degrowth of 13.2% in this quarter. Among the verticals on a sequential basis, BFSI grew by 1.3% and energy resources and utilities grew by 1.1%. Our communications and media and tech services business also experienced marginal growth. However, our consumer business degrew by 0.7% and life sciences and healthcare degrew by 0.8%. Manufacturing degrew marginally by 0.1%. TCS banks and products and platform continued their growth momentum. Our customer metrics continue to remain resilient. The number of customers from whom we make more than 100 million rose by 2 to 64 customers on a year-on-year basis. In addition, our customer base of 1 million stands at 1,332, an increase of 38 over last year. We had a very strong order book closure again this quarter. Our order book closure for the quarter stands at $12.2 billion. This is the second highest quarterly order book and does not include any mega deals. Our order book for North America stood at 6.8 billion, for BFSI at 4 billion and consumer business at 1.7 billion. Most geographies and business groups had strong order book closures. By the end of Q4, our net employee count stood at 607,979, a net increase of 625 associates. Our IT services attrition stood at 13.3%. We are seeing significant traction for GenAI and Agentic AI services and solutions across industries and markets. Over 580 AI for business engagements were delivered or in flight during this quarter. We are investing in Agentic AI form with 150 plus solutions across finance and accounting, supply chain, sourcing and procurement, HR and customer experience to enable customers in their journey towards autonomous GBS. We also enhanced our Wisdom Next 2.0 platform to offer agentic capabilities. The new features will enable faster onboarding, centralized governance, enhanced security guardrails, and a wide spectrum of pluggable solutions to accelerate innovation. For a global financial services major, we are using a combination of GenAI and TCS Mastercraft to migrate over 50 million lines of COBOL code to Java. In Q4, we applied for 267 patents and were granted 235 patents. Coming to full year commentary, our revenue for FY25 stands at 255,324 crores, 2,55,324 crores, representing a rupee growth of 6% and USD growth of 3.8%. On a constant currency basis, we grew by 4.2% in FY24 compared to 3.4% in FY24. Our operating for the year is 62,165 crores, an at a full year operating margin of 24.3%. Our net profit for FY25 is at INR 48,533 crores at a net margin of 19% and a full year EPS of INR 134.19. Cash from operations stands at INR 51,426 crores, which is 105.9% of the net profit. For full year, UK grew by 4%, Europe was flattish at 0.7% and North America degrew by 1.8%. India grew by 62.6%, LATAM by 6%, APAC by 6.8% and MEA grew by 11.2%. Among the verticals, banking grew by 0.7%, consumer business by 0.3%, manufacturing by 2.9% and energy, resources and utilities grew by 5.1%. In FY25, life sciences degrew by 1.6%, technology services by 1.3% and comms by 9.5%. The board has proposed a final dividend of Rs 30, bringing the total dividend for the year to Rs 126 per share. As all of you would have noticed, we also announced the appointment of Ms. Aarti Subramanian as the President and Chief Operating Officer and Mr. Mangesh Sathe as the Chief Strategy Officer. Both are well-known industry veterans and bring immense expertise on helping businesses adopt new technology and consulting. We welcome Aarti and Mangesh into the TCS family.